Welcome back to Bloomberg North. I'm Rudyard Griffiths. Well, there are a handful of hedge funds out there using nascent forms of artificial intelligence to make actual investment decisions. These are, in effect, the deployment of computer programs that can instantaneously analyze data in dozens of countries, identifying undervalued companies, trends, and investment opportunities, and more importantly, possibly learn from their investment mistakes, self-learning by these AI systems. More of these programs are deployed in the world of high-frequency trading. We know that, but one company is trying to pioneer the use of artificial intelligence in investing to take long positions. Joining me now to talk about the latest trends in AI and investing is Alexander Fleiss. He's the CEO of Rebellion Research. Alexander, great to have you on the program.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me on.
So look, talk to us about what your value proposition is here in terms of using early stage AI, however we define that, to maximize returns for the investors in your fund.
Yeah, so what we've built is a Bayesian style machine learning, one that is constantly updating and evolving on a daily basis, looking at data from 53 countries. And we've actually called more economic events than any major economist that I've come across. We've called the Greek debt crisis, major U.S. financial crisis, recent oil crash, as well as China's stock market crash last year, as well as the emerging market currency issue. So, we are economists forefront. We are robotic economists, if you will. And, we manage money in a number of products for clients in 15 countries actually now, a few hundred clients, and so we're growing very nicely. And we're looking to help further the cause of AI and machine learning around the world. And to comment on the earlier segment in your show, I think, quite frankly, that machine learning could make the world a safer place. I think machine learning can estimate the outcome of a nuclear war, and honestly, I would feel more comfortable with machine learning than possibly an angry human being.
Interesting, Alexander. Can you give us a sense of what the types of returns that you've been able to generate? I mean, are you beating the indices? Let's go to the most simple measurement of investment success.
So, the global market, which is our top indice, has been, we've beaten it by over 100% in the last 9 years. The S&P 500 by about 40 to 50%. And now we've come up with, 4 or 5 products that we're offering, in addition to the main flagship long-only long-term investing fund. And so that's, where our economist tries to emulate, Warren Buffett, if you will, and, create, long-term value through human-like stock picking.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that, Alexander, because that's fascinating. Because if you're thinking over the long term, that's not simply understanding how data and stocks are moving in the moment. It's making, I guess, educated guesses and formulations about the value of assets over a long duration of time. I mean, how do you stick that in an algorithm?
Our algorithm is able to learn what influences value on a daily basis. So value is apparent, and lack of value is not apparent quite quickly. And so though we're looking to hold stocks for up to 2 to 3 years, when we see an immediate change in an economic environment, that can cause us to sell quickly. So you have to understand, we're a fusion of a Warren Buffett long-term investing stock picker meets a Ben Bernanke risk officer, if you will. But this is more than a risk officer, because our economic foresight is in charge of the final holdings that we have for all of our clients.
Interesting stuff. Now, where do you see this field going? Because you're an early mover here. Are others emulating? I mean, is this going to be the future of investing?
Without a doubt it will be. But you have to realize this is the future of the planet. I'm just sad that it's really like the new world in 1500. We know it's there. We know it's very promising. But we're so early. We're really at the dawn of machine learning. And though there's great horizontal application in society of machine learning and AI, it's going to take some time for significant development over the next 50 to 100 years for what we have to really get much more advanced. So I guess I'm optimistic on AI and nuclear arms, and cynical on AI's technological growth abilities over the next 10 to 20 years. However, the AI we have today can already revolutionize the world we have. So fantastic application potential.
And just finally, I mean, have you had